Every January, under the 30-year rule, government papers are released to the general public. Most are banal. Some are political dynamite. While working as an economist at the Scottish office, Gavin McCrone submitted a paper on the impact of North Sea oil. Among his conclusions, large revenues and balance of payments gains would indeed accrue to a Scottish government in the event of independence. The country would tend to be in chronic surplus to a quite embarrassing degree, and Scottish banks could expect to find themselves inundated with a speculative inflow of foreign funds.
It is hard to see any conclusion other than to allow Scotland to have that part of the continental shelf which would have been hers if she had been independent all along. North Sea oil could have far-reaching consequences for Scottish membership of the EEC because of the tremendously increased political power it would confer as the major producer of oil in Western Europe. Scotland would be in a key position, and other countries would be extremely foolish if they did not seek to do all they could to accommodate Scottish interests. The Scottish pound would be seen as a good hedge against inflation and devaluation, and its currency would become the hardest in Europe. This paper has shown that the advent of North Sea oil has completely overturned the traditional economic arguments used against Scottish nationalism.
Licensing policy must remain in the hands of central government. We recommend that it would not be consistent with the political and economic unity of the United Kingdom at large to devolve legislative responsibility for oil and gas developments to the regions. The exploration and exploitation of our oil and gas resources need to be considered in the light of our national and international policies.
To provide a directly elected assembly in Scotland with a real or simulated sense of grievance over the handling of oil would provide a focus for national discontent, particularly since oil has now made plausible the possibility of full Scottish independence.
We've released the secret papers from the 1970s, demonstrating the level of deceit from both Tory and Labour administrations and the concealment of the true nature and scale of Scotland's oil wealth. Gavin McCrone was the Scottish Office economic advisor. He wrote a paper on the North Sea and the difference it could make to the Scottish economy. No wonder they kept it secret.